panel, I was going to say, can we have a situation where we have a dialogue and use this panel as a means, a channel, a platform to dialogue as a people? I don't know what you're thinking, but what do you make about that summon? I remember not too long ago, some weeks, about a month ago, the former governor had said that he will ask his lawyers to stop that panel. Let's see. Anyways, I'm also wondering, what video evidence? I'm wondering why they did not make the video evidence. I mean, anyways, the panel of inquiry, so I'm just being naughty, I guess. Well, let's now quickly move on to the next big story. The next big story is about Nyesom Wike, once again, FCT Minister. Yesterday, I told you, remember, while on the show, that I just realized at the time that the FCT Minister was holding a media parley, right? I mentioned it. And some of the highlights of the media parley is what I want to talk about now. Some of the highlights. 1. PDP. He said that Atiku will never get another chance at being the flag bearer for the PDP in 2027, and that has caused a storm, so to say. But that's not the focus. Even though Atiku has replied him and said, and try taking the ticket for yourself if you can. And so it's not a war of words, and it has been for a while now between Atiku and Wike. But my focus, as second big story, is the fact that Wike is insisting that PDP is united in Rivers State, despite its political rift, its political battle with the governor, Simnalai Fubara. And I don't know, I want to get your thoughts on that one. I really want to hear what you think about that one, because for many months, right, the political crisis in Rivers State took several dimensions, several forms. It is still taking several forms. And the political actors in this political drama have been the governor, the FCT Minister, because they told us father and son, right? The governor, the FCT Minister, and the lawmakers, all of the device put together. And guess what? They are all PDP members. Oh, okay. No, I don't know if the 27 are still PDP members. I mean, I don't know. We saw the defection, and then we saw the claim they have not defected, or the defection did not pull through. I mean, we saw all of the back and the forth, right? We're still seeing all of the back and the forth, right? But the truth is, it started as a PDP affair. Now, other political parties may have joined the fray. We've seen the APC join. We've seen the Labour Party join. We've seen APP join. Right? But it started as a PDP affair. We can now argue it's a Rivers affair, but really, can we say the PDP is united in Rivers State? The Congresses are still not embraced. The Congresses, all of it, are still not embraced by all of the PDP members in Rivers State. So can we say the PDP is united? Well, when I do come back, because I suspect I have a commercial break. No, I don't. So I'm just going to kill this. I'm going to read now. I want to read now from one of the newspapers published today, talking about this very issue, saying that there is no rift in Rivers State, and that's coming from Wike. Now, I'm going to read from Channels TV's website. The FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has weighed in on the crisis rocking the People's Democratic Party, saying the party is united in Rivers State. The former Rivers State governor stated this during the media parley with some selected journalists in Abuja on Wednesday. His remarks come amid the rift between him and his erstwhile political godson and predecessor, Simnalai Fubara. And I quote what Channels quoted: PDP is united in Rivers, the minister said. Some people have been governors and lost elections. PDP has held ward and local government congresses each free. What else again did he say? I think that's that. He said the PDP is united. So let's quickly now move to the third big story. The third big story still has to do with the FCT Minister and his media parley from yesterday. First, he said that it's not him that gave the gifts to judges. He did not give judges or decide to build houses for judges and buy them cars out of his kindness. But it is a policy of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu that has got him, implementing the policies. And he says he's just implementing the policies of the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. However, Femi Falana is not having it. Femi Falana has criticized the minister, saying it is unconstitutional. It is an aberration. You cannot build houses for judges that are still going to preside over cases that you are a party to. Now let's take a listen to some of the things that the FCT Minister said as it relates to this issue of judges, and we talked about it a couple of days ago, right? However, it is still a source of debate. A lot of people are still talking about it, and maybe I can help but ask the question again. What do you think? I mean, some people say it is out of goodwill. And by the way, the FCT Minister and the President are not the only ones who, have such policies. We've seen governors do the same thing. We've seen, executives at the state level, do the same thing. Should we not be more focused on the what they call it now? Should we not be more focused on the judiciary for accepting these gifts? Or could it be that the judiciary do not get enough funding, and so when gifts like this, come their way, they don't have a choice but take it, not because they want to be substandard in delivery of judgment, but because, they need these facilities. What do you make of it? Well, let's come here now and listen to the FCT Minister.
It is not as if PDP cannot put their hands together, but it's this personal ambition, this attitude that I must bring Wike down. And when all your attempt is to bring Wike down, you make mistake. It is in bringing Wike down, you are not for, because Wike will not go down, which is true. With this Wike you are saying, won't go down. So I want to say clearly, the idea is not mine. It has nothing to do with me. I'm not the president of Nigeria. It's the Federal Executive Council. We started by Mr. President, deputed by Mr. Vice President, and approved. And I have to implement what Mr. President policies are.
So you had him there. One, the party is united in the state. They want to bring Wike down as a national. What else did he say again? It's just him implementing the president's policies. All right, let's take a listen to Falana.
Cases before these courts on the theory of equality before the law. You cannot be seen to be giving car or house to judges who are going to determine your cases. And that is why the autonomy of the judiciary has now been constitutionalized. So he cannot say, I'm going to build 40 houses. 10 shall go to the federal court. 10 shall go to judges in the FCT court.
All right, so what are your thoughts? Basically, what are your thoughts? I like to hear. There's so many other stories we could have touched on. Maybe during open season, we'll touch on those stories. Stories like what's happening in Edo State. Stories like, many other stories, basically. But for now, let's focus on these three big stories. And I would like to get your thoughts. 08179230002. 08179230003, 08179230007. The WhatsApp number is 0809030616. Oh my, we need to talk about these issues, not focus on the personality, but talk about these issues. The last one we just touched on has got to do with the judiciary, right? Basically, as the houses and keep president on say constitutional. Besides, you have talking about the case. And talking about the Rivers case, the FCT said Rivers is united, despite all political baha in the state. And then the first big story we told you about has got to the judicial inquiry into the destruction of local areas. Are you told really? Right. Once again, 0606416 that's happening. Drop your thoughts on Facebook, on YouTube, active and people. Henry's calling from Henry, welcome. What is online? Are you watching?
We are watching. We are watching. We are watching what the politicians and the government is doing.
Right. Okay.
You see, you be watching massive. Like when this man is they're supposed to fall out on the street, going on the street. After that, I'm sorry we're going wrong.
So what exactly, Henry? Okay, you're condemned back. I've got my bulk. Yeah, go ahead.
What's the conclusion of this is good house for judges. We have Ministry of Justice, and I think we have Ministry of Land and Housing. We have Dave Omai, his ministry. None of them is doing this construction. It's coming directly to the Minister of FCT. And they are not also replicating it in all the other states. If they say, okay, we want to build houses for judges. Unfortunately, the judges will not even say anything. NJC will not say anything. What I've said that they have their own budget. Give them their budget. Let them decide. You're building houses. You're not even asking them where they want to reside. Then there's one thing FCT Minister said I want to also pick up. He said judges are living around criminals. Well, I know one judge that stays around D-line. So people that reside in D-line, you can now know if you are one of the criminals or... Because when you live around,
Micah, I don't think he was referring to Rivers State. I think he was referring to.
No, it's not Rivers State. I'm only saying
Abuja
judges are living around criminals now. You heard it. So I'm a criminal. If any judge
yet again, Micah, he was not referring to judges outside of Abuja. So let's get that fact right.
No.
So once
now, it's human being. I'm just making
my point is
now.
you don't know what Micah. You can't make that reference. That's what I'm saying because you don't know what the situation is in Abuja.
Okay, the people who are residing around judges in Abuja.
That's what I'm
criminals.
saying. I don't know. He said it. I'm not the one who said it. So
no, that's what he said. Now,
like I said, I don't know.
Let him continue. Like the other man said, we are watching.
Okay. All right, Micah, your time is up.
You have cases in court, and you're giving. In fact, he said it. He said,
Micah, I'm sorry, I've got to go.
I am considering that he was the one that did this, that suggested to Mr. President.
It's a possibility.
That's my own assertion.
It's a possibility, but I've got to go. I've got to make up from LLA. Make up, welcome. Remember, it's 2 minutes, so please make use of your time.
Yes, brother. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
My name is Emeka Alesi, calling from LA.
All right, Emeka, welcome.
So, my dear brother, I want to first of all contribute in regard to buying of judges' staff and building house for them. My brother, I'm a practical person. I don't play politics. I believe the due process of law. My dear brother, what is judge what he could. It's not a bribe. Unless the judges want to take it as a bribe. They must start them up having conflicting statements. Somebody buying a car or visiting them. I'm not against it. But what I need is they should be standing to this. And another one I want to also contribute. There, in as far as Emeka is concerned in River State, there is no PDP in River State for now. There is no PDP. PDP is in crisis. PDP is not united. They should come and do the normal procedure on how to do a convention. What they did last time is not convention. PDP is in crisis. We don't have PDP at all as of today in River State. Thank you and God bless you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much for your time. Let's talk to Fine Man. Oh, I missed that one. I've got Clinton from Bori. Clinton, welcome. What is on your mind? Your time starts now. Remember, 2 minutes.
Good afternoon, Canada. When I hear people like Femi Falana, a senior advocate of Nigeria, come on national television to bring down the institution that is part of it pains me very well. Why? He is a lawyer, a respected lawyer at that. Now he's now belittling all the judges that they are subject to gift. They are influenced by gifts.
Is it belittling them really, Clinton? Or is he So are you saying the judges are above criticism? Is that what you're in? Remember, they're working for the people. That's why they're described as the hope of the common man. So are you saying that they are above criticism? These people are being paid with taxpayers' money. Are they above criticism?
Can Falana come out and give an instance where the judges have been influenced by the gifts they have been given? He is coming out to cast aspersion on the institution that is part of.
Just like
he's not telling us that.
It's not that argument, Clinton. Not like the Sarah man, just must been and felt and heard as fair and credible and honest, right? And when there are doubts like this, people begin to question, is this judge really fair? Is this process really fair? And when people ask questions like that, I don't think it is illegal or it is lack of credibility on their part. I don't think that's the case.
Kalada, we are still saying the same thing.
Okay.
He has failed to reference one judgment that was unfair, that was delivered by the judges.
Okay.
And he's now saying that Wike has cases in court. I don't even remember any case that Wike is party to that is in court. I don't know, because he is someone that we respect so much. Now, coming out to just blackmail the judiciary, I think it's not good enough from somebody like him.
All right, then.
Then coming back to our part, to PDP River State, are they not united, my brother Kalada?
I don't know.
They have all the executives on the one level, the LG and the state. One leader, one executive, one chairman. They're not factionalized, so I think they're united.
All right, Clinton, I've got to go. Thank you very much. I've got Fine Man from Okrika. Fine Man, welcome. What is on your mind? I'd like to hear from you.
Kalada, good evening.
It's still afternoon. It's still afternoon. Good afternoon to you.
Good afternoon. Welcome. Good afternoon. There's an adage in our traditional case. Usually a dead man head in the arrange for bed, but they can arrange a living man to do the needful. Falana has spoken. The man is spoken on the realm instead of the constitution. You cannot have a case in a court and you are giving the man who decide for the case, decide the case, a gift. This is Nigeria we are now. It's on that now. You say it's bribe. People will say it's a different, but this is not proper. This is not the right way to write it. It's not the right time. People are saying the gift. What happened at this moment? Nigeria has just tried to do the needful. Well, to do such a thing now.